Hello, it's me, Felicity here, and speaking from one of my favorite city in the world. It is Florence. And right now, you're looking at this Duomo, the local call it Duomo, and it's a perfect representation of the female and male energy. So on the left-hand side is the feminine representation of the female energy. On the right-hand side, the tower is the representation of the male energy. So yes, and what some of you ask me, okay, about my spiritual journey, I would say that Italy or Florence, it's part of my spiritual journey. I really like this city, and something happened when I first visited in 2005 that kind of start my spiritual journey. I will explain to you later. And also another part of the reason why I am so into this city is because it evokes the childhood memory. For example, you can see the tile of the rooftop, the tile of the rooftop here. It's, the structure and everything, not everything, part of the rooftop, okay? It's, this kind of building, this kind of rooftop, I can find it in my childhood, the village that I visit almost every summer. So the rooftop reminds me of the village that I spent so many summers in when I was a child. So now I'm going to explain to you the beginning of the spiritual journey, okay? Okay, now let's talk about the beginning of my spiritual journey and part of my spiritual journey. And it involves the city of Florence, and it also involves a piece of artwork. And I didn't expect it at all because I was just traveling as a student and try to learn more about the culture and arts. And Florence becomes one of my favorite cities after that incident. And also I like the very, very old style, and also you can actually feel the atmosphere and also the energy. It's very old, yet very universal as well. And because it really involves a lot of occult and some kind of symbols as well. Especially it's during the Renaissance period. It's actually a lot of artwork or a lot of symbols involved the ancient Rome, and you not only find it in art, you can find it in architecture as well. But in this video, I'm not going to explain a lot about the symbols and what you should look for in finding the occult symbols or the knowledge, because I would like to protect the symbols and protect the artwork as well. Yes, so it also encourages you to find it on your own, because everyone's spiritual path is different. And just because my spiritual path unfolds this way doesn't mean that your spiritual path needs to be unfolded in this way, okay? My spiritual journey actually unfolded in a very organic way. Like, didn't even notice that I was walking on the spiritual path until later. Yes, and Florence or Italy is a very special city, and when you like it, you like it. When you don't like it, maybe you just don't. And it also, when it comes to travel, it involves a lot of luck, and some people find luck in travel and some don't. And yes, so sometimes a city or a country connects with you and more than other cities, okay? So I encourage you to find the city or country that really like evoke something in you. Like you have some kind of spiritual connection or some kind of connection with whether it's evoking your childhood memory or past life memory. Okay, and yes, when I was traveling in 2005, I had no knowledge in paintings. Yes, I have a little bit knowledge in literature because I major in English literature, and some of the teachers or lecturers, professors show the classical paintings, show the museum quality paintings to us, and it really, because art paintings are connected with English literature, and that's I got the foundation of the art knowledge. And I had never visited a gallery or museums or didn't pay attention to church ceilings at all. And yes, and suddenly when I saw a painting, I'm not going to mention whether it's a gallery painting, a painting in a ceiling of a church, or a painting in a gallery. You have to find your own painting that talks to you, it connects to you. All right, so when I saw a painting that depicts Jesus Christ, the energy is really, really in a high vibration, high energy, and I actually saw the subtle movement of the characters inside that painting. And when I saw it, I understand the high vibrational energy, the high vibrational love, unconditional love, high vibrational energy from the source. And once you got the feeling, you got that high vibrational energy, you are able to compare whether the energy, whether entity speaks to you, or whether humans speak to you through love, or through the low vibrational energy. So you can have something to take it as a reference. All right, and the painting moves, and in a subtle way, and I wanted to tell others about it, tell others to take a look at it and see how they feel, but I couldn't because I was not sure whether others will see it move or not. All right, so there's a lot of the painting send out a lot of message, and I couldn't get it all at once, but all I know is that the painting or the Jesus Christ be depicted in the painting did not condemn. There's no condemnation in the painting. There's only the high vibrational energy, only the pure love from the source. And that moment on, I understand that actually the source, the high vibrational energy, or what you call it God, or you can call it a universe, speaks to you through paintings. They can speak through you through artwork, maybe in the art form as paintings, or in the art form as novels. All right, and it's a wonderful feeling. I couldn't explain to you how it is, and you have to explain it yourself. I hope that everyone can experience that themselves, so that they understand what it is in the life on earth, and what it is to remember the high vibrational energy before they reincarnate on this earth. And so you need to remember this energy, and when you remember it, your intuition will increase, and or maybe you can call it psychics ability will be improved as well. And just, after this experience, you have a better connection, better communication with your angels, spirit guides, with your own soul, your soul that lived in the ether, or in a high vibrational dimension. And so that's why, and in 2005, I encountered this painting, and in 2006, um, things got manifest, and something very shocking happened to me, and I lost a very good friend, uh, got cut off from my best friend, and that further developed my um, spiritual path or deep spiritual soul searching. And because of the question why, why this happened, why that happened, why things have to be like this, and bearing in mind with this question, I seek I seek the answers, and I came across a lot of very wonderful teachers. It's not easy to encounter one that is genuine, but one or two were very inspiring to me, and they are really, really, they really help. They really want to help people, and I'm so grateful for that. And also, of course, I did a lot of hard work and effort as well to really understand the soul's healing, and also the soul's yearning to find the true self. The true self needs to become out before everything else, because once you connect with your true self, and you are so sure about who you are, you are so sure about what you want to be and how your future is going to be, and also it really helps you to stay in a very peaceful state. When you walk on earth, you feel so safe, you feel protected, you feel that you are not abandoned, that you feel that your spirit guides or God or universe is always with you, because you remember where you are from. And what else? Yes, so I really hope that you can find a painting that moves you. You can find a painting that you see it's moving to you, all right? And it takes a bit of time, and just remember that you don't need to be an expert in paintings, in arts, in order to understand artwork. Just because you don't understand, that's why you need to go to the, maybe church, maybe look at the ceiling, maybe look at the gallery, museum to find a painting that moves you, and find a painting that you see moving. Alright, so that explains part of my spiritual journey, and I hope that you enjoy this video, and I hope that you can find a city that inspires to you so much that change you, change your whole perspective in life, or your perspective of this earth. So yes, and also I would like to add something, and because of that, because that painting is not the only painting that I saw moving, and what I understand is that that painting tells me, the first thing is that Jesus Christ did walk on this earth, and second thing I understand is that he is someone who is a self-actualized, self-realized person, forgetting about the religious perspective. I just understand that Jesus Christ is actually someone who is self-actualized, self-realized, and also it feels like he was a healer as well, because his energy was really healing, and it's high vibrational energy. And also, I also saw other dainties inside a painting that moves. The second one is the dainty with the elephant tusk, with the elephant head, depicted in Indian or Vedic culture. So that dainty is also real. And also next comes to Artemis, the goddess Artemis, and also Saturn, Jupiter, because they all talk they all want to communicate with you. It's up to you whether you step forward or not. When they communicate with you, they will send out a lot of signs. Like for example, when the word Artemis came to me one morning when I was working, and within a few hours, there was a pregnant woman from Greece that came into the workplace that I work in, and that's how I know that goddess Artemis communicated with me. And and because of my experience, with the paintings, with artwork, and because I saw different deities, different gods or goddesses depicted in different culture moved. Because of that, I understand that there's not just one God, and you can find your own God. Like you don't need to be defined by religions. You don't need to stick to just one deity or one God. And it's all about respect. Because when you see them moved, because when you see other people's God, people have different beliefs, they believe in different gods. When you see other people's God move, and you cannot deny it, you are not going to disrespect other people's belief or religion. Because they move in front of you, other people's God or other religions' God move in front of you. You are not going to deny it. You just listen to people. You just respect how their culture is or how their religion is, and also their rituals or maybe the customs as well. And so I hope that everyone can find paintings, different artwork that speaks to them, not just one gods, but gods from other people's culture, from other people's religion as well. And when you find it, you're not going to deny or disrespect other people's religion or culture. So that's all I want to say to you. And see you in the next video. Bye.